big point that we're missing here with the Honorable George Floyd case is I just experienced this here in Daytona Beach. I've seen it a bunch of times, but I didn't really catch it till yesterday. When you look back at the case of what happened with that horrific, brutal murder by that white racist, wannabe supremacist, is the medical. And I watched the testimonies of the witnesses. One of the medics guys, okay, and he was really upset. There's some things he wanted to say, but I didn't catch it until just for some reason yesterday. You don't always have to have the police come out to a situation like that. Now, the reason why the police were involved in the Honorable George Floyd is because of that $20 bill thing, okay? So here's the thing. Great. You get the $20 bill thing, right? Fine. But as soon as you start thinking there's a problem with this guy, I think somebody mentioned it too, one of the police thugs, you got to let medics come in, okay? If you think there's a fentanyl thing going on, if they're going to use that as an assertion for an affirmative defense, come on, really? Fine, go ahead. But you know what? You should have got the fuck out of the way and let medics come in and handle that fentanyl overdose. Which that's not why he died, by the way. It's not why he was murdered. He was murdered because of a white racist. How significant is it, though, that I'm seeing actual live cases on North Street in, not as much anymore, but when I really was working a lot with Daytona Outreach Center and, of course, just hanging out, thinking I was going to help these people that are homeless. And they're not even homeless. They're just living on the streets, which I haven't so much done that. That's kind of weird. I mean, Elon Musk, come on. Got to give a shout out to Elon Musk, our fellow homeless guy. Nomad. I like the fact that we do have people that are bold enough to go out there and live on the streets and be nomads. That's cool, right? But I'm not going to shame them for that. But the drugs, that's a big issue here, and the police tolerating and enabling all that drug usage. The medics should have been just say, get the fuck out of here. Why weren't in every situation? I've seen it here in Daytona Beach. There's times whereby the 911 thing, I guess the 911, if you press 911 on your phone, it takes you to this dispatch people. You can, apparently somehow there's people requesting only to, this one. So in my case, when I called that 911 thing in August to Tuscarawas, you probably see the call. Now, Tuscarawas was a hilarious, funny call. I was on a river, I kept running into trees and stuff that were hanging off the side of the river. Yeah, they brought out the 2 ambulances, like 15 fire, no, like maybe 200, like 2 fire trucks, and the police. They brought it all out, which I don't think they need. They were bored. There was nothing else to do, right? But I'm telling you, I was like a Thursday night or something, I think. Here in Daytona Beach, they don't need all this stuff. If there's an issue with regard to, you just get out of the way. You get out of the way and let the medics handle this kind of stuff. Because there's liability issues, and of course the police. You just don't need it. If they're already having an overdose, then what the hell? You don't need any kind of restraint. You not only do not need to restrain them, but they're having an overdose. You just let it go. They're overdosing. That's something that the medics handle, not the police. Technically, the police are now the medics, because medics turn into like the policing unit of this whole thing, And that needs to happen everywhere in this nation. Obviously, like I said, the police got to get the hell out.